to the big house. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." Today, two teams from the even bigger Big Ten clash, a conference that now stretches from the Atlantic all the way to the Pacific. This will be a good one, as we're going to see the Washington Huskies taking on the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get underway. The Huskies will kick this away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Michigan's offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front four lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
They'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Huskies offense comes out for their first possession today. And, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Running purpose. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Gonna run it. It's Haynes. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense looking to convert on third and short of 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Moore. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. And now the running back's got it again. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Dropping back, it's Williams. He gets loose.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's Green. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls either screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back, it's Williams. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great defensive lineman on full display right now.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And they find the tight end open on the corner route.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was pretty well executed.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Evans.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Washington has moved into the red zone. Oh, here comes the reverse. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. They lose 5 on the play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. The So go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's a toss to the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Chris, you can see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big gain for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense does a really nice job here of being yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. Got the first down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And he's got it again. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. They're looking to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on 4th down, the decision. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Quick catch over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can back who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it second and medium. On the run, it's Coleman. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to throw. It's Williams. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
They'll bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. Pulls it in. It's Simpson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that. And he drops back in the gun. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. And he'll be brought down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pass rush closing in. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They're going to scramble now. Toughness shown by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And And they'll use the ground game here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. QB decides to keep it here. He's found some room at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Heading left after the handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the ground. It's Coleman. Oh, the spin move. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, and they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. To throw, it's Williams. He escapes the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw it deep. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Quick throw over the middle. The sure hands, it's Green. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down and 10 now.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Enders. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He breaks free. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
That's reeled in. It's Moore. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. A play action, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Evans. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. It's a quarterback keeper. First out and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Washington. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that previous play. We'll give it to the running back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the tailback's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Wolverines will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Williams. That's caught. It's Evans. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Caught near the sideline. It's Green. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Huskies, to put them on top now.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They go back onto the attack, but now behind on the scoreboard. Can they answer right away?
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Grant down the middle. It's Moore. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And it's a bunch formation. Keeping it on the ground here. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Well, you could just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll feed the back again. And this time he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. Playing toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, this guy can do it all. Whether it's the ability to be elusive and bounce to the outside in space, run over top of defenders, that's now 3 touchdowns in this game alone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Caught over the middle. It's Evans. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
I think the zone blitz is really tough for the college quarterbacks to pick up. A lot of times you see blitz, you think man-to-man. This time they zone blitz, sit back in soft coverage. Quarterback hesitated just a moment, which allowed the linebacker to get home for the sack.
after a first down loss at 2nd and long from their 25. From the shotgun, drops back. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab behind the line. It's Evans. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Important second down play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Pullman. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pass, it's Williams. With the catch, it's Green. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Now comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. You make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a lot to overcome on 3rd and very long like that. The 2nd down sack was huge. It put this defense in a really good position there.
The Huskies will bring their punt team on the field now. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's McCulley. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Here's the 2nd down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second down now after the sack. Working clock with the ground game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Breaks free with room to run. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense really clicking.
Of course, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Dropping back. It's Williams. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Evans.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Evans. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.